What's going on about Archangel here with a season recap for Phantom Sight. This is actually a scripted review, which is weird. I haven't done a scripted review in a couple years. Anyways, Phantom Sight is wrapping up soon. A new season is around the corner, new operators and a rework of Canal. But how did Phantom Sight go? How did it do? How did I perform during this season? How did the season overall feel to me? Well, today I will give my opinion on the map, the two new operators, and again, my own performance this season. Starting things off, let's talk about the map. This season we didn't get a new map. We got a reworked map of Cafe. Now, me personally, I've never really cared about Cafe. I've always seen it as the same as Consulate, but not as good. There's a saying about both those maps where those are maps where good players go to lose. Anyways, the redesign of Cafe did make it better. Pro leaguers seemingly love the map, as it's very common for them to pick it as a place to defend and to attack. It favors defenders for the most part, but it seems kind of more balanced now than it did before the rework. The extra parts of the map on the third floor added a new dynamic to defending and attacking. The kitchen is actually a viable defensive spot now, but it's also a very good place for a good attacking team to strategize and take over. I feel like it's a really balanced site now. A good defense can hold it down, but a good attack can make it a challenging defense. I might not be the biggest fan of Cafe, but I do see why people like it. It's viable. It's mostly balanced. All play styles work on it. Moving on to talk about the operators Wharton and Knock. I've spoken a lot on this channel about Knock. I like her. A lot of people feel she's weak, but I generally enjoy her. I like her gadget. Could it last longer? Sure, but I like it. I think it's a pretty balanced gadget. I've never been in a situation on defense where I feel like Knock was unfair. Is her gadget useful? I'd say so. It's not a game changer. She's not a game changer, but it does what it's designed to do. It allows you to stealthily attack the enemy team. She's great if you are dealing with an Echo or a Valkyrie. And when it comes to going against her, I've had a lot of games where I've seen a Knock and I'm like, how did you even get on this site that fast? Because she's so stealthy that at the blink of an eye, she's on site. There's a strategy is in the game now where it's a Knock plant, which is basically someone takes the diffuser and they just rush with Knock. And a lot of times it works because you can catch people off guard because they don't see you coming, and she's super fast. I've gotten kills on both Echo and Valkyrie and other Sentry characters while they were using their cams, but because they didn't see or hear me coming, it's easy kills. So Knock allows for you to do so much, and she's such a good character to me. I feel like she fits perfectly with someone like me who's a fragger but also wants to be stealthy and counter roamers. So what about her weapons? Well, I love the suppressed deagle. It's lovely. Hell, it helped me get an ace. The FMG9 is not great. It doesn't hit hard. However, this is Siege. If you are landing your shots and getting those headshots, it doesn't matter what the game stats are. But if you're getting into gunfights, this is not the gun you want in those situations. However, Knock isn't designed to be in gunfights to begin with. If you're playing her, you don't want to be in gunfights. Your ideal situation with her is get headshots and be sneaky, not getting into fights with Doc and Rook or bandits and Jaegers. That's not what you're supposed to be doing when you're playing Knock. You should be stealthily just getting those one taps. She's a stealthy counter to roamers. Meant to quietly get into the building and stealthily pick off roamers and ease the stress on her teammates. She's not Ashe, she's not Twitch, she's not Thermite or Zofia. You aren't supposed to be trying to get into open gunfights with her. So if you're looking at her in that aspect and you're going, well, she's terrible because her gun doesn't allow you to be in gunfights, that's not what she's designed to be. She's designed to just be a stealth op who can get on the site without being seen. That's it. She's designed to be a counter to roamers. And she does. She counters roamers heavily. She also counters Jaeger heavily. Not Jaeger, but Echo and Valkyrie. You'll see a clip in this video if you haven't already seen it before, where I literally I get to an Echo without him even knowing I'm coming because he can't see me. He's on his yokai and he just doesn't know that right in front of his face is a Knock. So what about Wharton? Well, Wharton is really where things go bad for Phantom Sight. Wharton is the worst operator in the game. Yes, even worse than Chachanka. Why? His gadget is complete garbage. His gadget allows him to not get stunned and he can see through smoke. You'll think to yourself that doesn't sound too bad, but Blitz is a thing, Ying is a thing, flashbangs are a thing, smokes are a thing. Wharton should be very, very useful, right? Well, for starters, he can only see through smokes if he's standing still. Yes, they're coming out with an update for the next season that's going to patch him to where he can move a little bit more, but that doesn't really change too much. It's not going to make him viable because he can move a little bit more in smoke and still be able to see. It doesn't change a lot. He should be able to move freely in smoke, not slowly or standing still. This makes you an easy shot for glass. So what I think Ubisoft should do to make it to where he can move, as a he will move normally. He shouldn't have to slow himself down to see through smoke. I don't understand why he is limited in this way. It doesn't make him, balanced or unbalanced when it comes to whether or not he can or can't move at his normal speed when it comes to ADS and through smoke. It's not that's not a gadget that will make that a game breaker. But Wharton struggles beyond, just a useless gadget. Wharton is a 3 armored 1 speed like Doc, Rook, and Maestro. What's something that those 3 people have that elevates them? An ACOG. The most powerful attachment in Siege, Wharton, unlike the other 3 armored operators in the game, he doesn't have an ACOG. That's huge. When you're 3 armored with an ACOG, that's huge. Not only does he not have an ACOG, he doesn't even have a good gun. Again, the 3 heavies I named before all have good guns. Doc and Rook have the MP5 plus the P90. Maestro have the Auda, an amazing LMG, one of the best LMGs in this game. That's saying a lot because all the LMGs in this game are super strong. Wharton has an MPX, the exact same gun as the Roaming Sentry Valkyrie. So why is it bad on Wharton but not bad on Valkyrie? Well, Valkyrie is a fast operator. The MPX shortcomings are less noticeable on a roamer. The MPX itself doesn't hit hard enough for a heavy to be using it. On Valkyrie, the MPX, you're getting into a lot of close range gunfights, so you're going to be able to compensate for the lack of damage. And if you use Valkyrie correctly, and if you don't know how to play Valkyrie, I have a video that you can watch that I will attach into this video where you can learn how to play Valkyrie. And you'll see that I don't use her gun to be in gunfights. I use her gun to get headshots because I know the MPX doesn't hit hard. So how do you fix this? Well, give him a different gun. Give him the P90. Doc and Rook aren't using that gun. Might as well make it useful. Give it to Wharton. You give him a better gun than the MPX, and you give him an ACOG. Both of those drastically make Wharton at least playable. It won't make him a good operator, but it'll make him playable. Because right now, he's not playable. Alright, so what about my personal performance and overall thought of this season? Well, I think this season was pretty decent. There's still things Ubisoft need to work on. The netcode could still use some work. The hit detection could still be better. The service could be better overall. Anything that helps eliminate bullshit from gunfights will be good. Because those moments of lighting up an enemy and they don't go down happens. It still happens a lot where you're emptying your gun into a twitch and she doesn't go down, or you swear you got like 3 headshots on someone and they didn't go down, and you see the kill cam and you can hear the hit markers, you can hear the thudding sound of your bullets making penetration on that character, you can see the red blood come from their character, but the game's telling you you didn't get the headshot. Me personally, I've reached plat this season. That's the highest rank I've achieved this season. I'm happy with that. I had a lot of good games. I feel like I performed very well. I'm sure you guys enjoyed the gameplay of this season. I've been uploading because I upload my gameplay. This isn't gameplay you see from I don't go to like other YouTube channels and copy their shit and put it on my channel. This is all my gameplay. So you see me get an ace, you see me get an ace. You're not watching me copy someone else's content and post it here. So I think I've had a pretty good season. Overall, I don't hate Phantom Sight. Outside of Wharton being useless trash, it wasn't a super bad season. There are worse maps to Cafe like Hereford and Skyscraper. Knock is decent in my opinion. I did well this season, so overall, a lot of people are looking down on Phantom Sight because of Wharton not being very good. Some people don't like Knock, but to me, I feel like it was a decent season. What about you guys? Did you enjoy Phantom Sight? How do you feel about the new operators? How do you feel about the cafe rework? Leave any thoughts you have in the comments below. I've been Archangel through the real _talent of YouTube. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.